Thank you.
This ridiculously handsome Brit made headlines for reportedly dating Shakira after he stripped down and they packed on the PDA in her Punteria music video. But fans really love him after he stole their hearts as Alfie on Emily in Paris.
You dirty little minx. That's good telly.
And yes, Lucien will return to your tellies for season 5. He just signed on as a series regular, but that was a long time coming.
Are you surprised at the sensation and the hit that show has become?
Wow, honestly, I think, I'll be really honest, I think after watching the first season, because I wasn't a part of the first season, so for me, yes, yeah, I think, I remember watching the first season, I can't remember where it was, but I remember calling my friend and I said, that's good telly, that's good storytelling, they're good characters, and I was like, that makes sense, and then it did its thing. And look, listen, I'm just so blessed to be part of the journey, part of the ride. I was supposed to do 2 episodes. They kicked me around.
Really?
They kept me around. So yeah, I wasn't supposed to be there any longer than a couple of episodes. So it's been an incredible journey. The whole writing team, the cast, the crew. We get to shoot in Paris, and I'll be honest, like the time I spent on the show, man. I'm not Emily in Paris, so I work 2 days a week, and I'm in Paris for the rest of it. So it's been an absolute joy and a treat to be part of something so special that's touched so many people.
His journey continues in the new romantic comedy this time next year.
Hi.
Hi.
Based on the beloved New York Times bestseller by Sophie Cousens.
Were you familiar with this book before you signed on to do this?
I'll be completely honest. I wasn't familiar with the book. I remember when the script came through, and I read the script and I was like, yo, this is a great. It's not just a rom-com. It's so much more than this. And I mentioned it to a friend of mine. I said, have you read the book? And she died on the phone. She was like, Lucien, whatever you do in life, you're doing this movie. I was like, okay. And I was in London. I was in London at the time, and I was on the tube. And talk about a sign. I must have passed about 2 girls sat reading the book, and I was like, okay, this is crazy.
I'm Minnie.
Quinn.
Quinn Hamilton, born in Hampstead Hospital in 1990.
Yeah.
You stole my name.
You really think I stole your luck?
The universe has it in for me.
Yeah, Quinn's got these layers to him, man. He seems on the shell, he's got it all together, like we just said there. But deep down, he's kind of dealing with a lot of things that he doesn't give off. And I think that's one thing that really drew me to the character as well. I think that we all put on a show, this exterior that everything's cool, everything's good. No one wants to talk about the nitty gritty of life, really. And then he meets this girl, Minnie Cooper, and she just unravels it basically. And yeah, it's a story about growth as much as it is about finding that soulmate, I guess. Yeah, I think that's what really kind of hits me with this story in particular is how they have to go and figure their own BS out before they can jump into this together, if that makes sense. I had to catch myself there.
Yeah, I think that there is something to be said about coming out the gate with some of those big questions so that you don't waste time. I don't think you do that for everybody, but sometimes it's quite special, right? Like you just want to get that out of the way and know, do I want to continue with this?
Right, I'm like, come on then, let's cut the fat. Let's get down to it, the nitty gritty, and let's see where this can go from there. But
is that how you roll?
I think I'd like to think I do. Yeah, I think for me personally, I think that I've got no time to be messing around. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the thing, and I don't want to be messing anyone else around as well. I think that's the truth of it. I think life's too short, life's too precious. I think when we're chasing these things and these people and whatever it is, we kind of have a mask on because I don't want to use the word, but we're in courting mode. You know, we're on our best. We're putting our best foot forward, and we're also wearing this mask of all the great things that we want to be perceived as. And I think that's when you kind of get to that person, you reach that level where you can have them conversations. You find the truth in people, So yeah, the whole chasing and all that other stuff kind of is out the window. I'm like, look, listen, let's punch it in ink, and and let's go from there. Yeah.
The movie has great romantic comedy pedigree. The director worked on classics like Notting Hill and Love Actually. So feel the love with Lucien.
I'm really proud of this one, man. I don't think many people that can come away from this without a smile on their face.
This time next year, streaming now on the Roku Channel.
Where do you want to be this time next year?